Coach Onawa with you today as we are on our journey to find freedom from alcohol. So, I want to share something with you today that has been incredibly powerful for me and the clients I work with. And that is this idea of treating this journey as an experiment, keeping an experiment mindset as we set out to do new things and to try new things. Something really amazing happens when we start to do this. Like so often we are just in the cycle of judgment and pain, shame and blame as we set out to do something new. But when we can view it as an experiment, you'll notice that we start to hold it much more loosely. We start to see like, I wonder what I'll discover. Maybe I'll think that, maybe I won't, right? Maybe we're getting ready to go to a first concert, alcohol free. What if it's an experiment? What if we're just going to see? I don't know. It might be weird. It might be cool, but I'm going to go and find out. I'm going to find out more about how I was feeling, what I discover. It opens us up to so many new possibilities, right? Instead of these expectations or fear about what it might look like, I'm just going to go and find out. And it's amazing what we discover along the way. So part of keeping that experiment mindset is this concept of data points. And so let's say on our alcohol-free journey, we have alcohol and we didn't intend to. Okay. Instead of that derailing us or, okay, great, well, didn't do it, that's over, I failed, right? All of these things that we tend to do when we're on a journey. What if we looked at that particular moment that we drank as data, right? It's kind of right in line with that experiment mindset, like, well, what did I figure out? I wonder how I could get curious about that and see what was really going on for me. What was happening for me in the day? What was I thinking about? Was I feeling a lot of emotions? Was I stressed? Did I feel like it would just turn my brain off? Was I hoping it would relax me? That's interesting, right? We're starting to ask much different questions. Instead of the question like, great, what's wrong with me? I didn't do it, whatever, right? Right. But I'm starting to see like what was really coming up for me? What was it that I was truly needing in those moments? And when you start to pull the data from the whole experience, we see things that we just couldn't see any other way. It truly becomes the way that we make this path forward. And so when we're in judgment and blame and shame, like we miss it. We miss it. I'm like, I don't even want to look at it. It's too painful, right? But when I look at it as data, I get to collect that. I get to see what was happening for me. I get to see if, in fact, did it do the thing I was hoping it would do? How did I feel 15 minutes after the drink, an hour? Did I wake up at 3 a.m. with every racing thought? How did I feel the next day? Was the thing I was drinking over, did I feel better about it the next day or worse? Oh, that's interesting. It's data that we can't unsee. And there's no other way really to feel it in our experience than to actually go through it and look at it through this lens. So I just want to say it has been such a big shift, huge shift for me, for the clients that I work with, asking different questions, keeping an experiment mindset and collecting the data. It's all about understanding more about ourselves, what we were really looking for in those moments, and what we can discover on the other side of that. What you'll notice is as you collect the data, even after the fact, right, you'll start gaining more insight and more space. So then the next day, you have that stressful day, all those things are coming up. You're going to have so much data that you're able to think through in a very different way had you not collected that. So it's incredibly, incredibly empowering. So this is a really beautiful mindset, right, to try out. And I invite you to consider data points. How might that concept help you? And let me know if you're willing to try some of those, gathering the data. The cool part about it is too, you can even gather data when you don't have something to drink. What did you discover? What did you find out? Was it as hard as you thought? Did you find out something later? How did you feel the next day? All of that is beautiful steps along the way. So I'm excited to hear your thoughts and I hope you have a beautiful day. All right. Bye, everyone.